So I'm back again after a little while of being quiet. That's just how life is. Anyway, as starting my K swap into my GX, a good friend of mine has told me that you can just re-drill the S2000 Intake to fit a K-Series head instead of using an adapter. So that's what I'll be trying today. So here we have our OEM K24 intake with the OEM gasket. So that all lines up, obviously. Why wouldn't it? And here we have our S2000 intake. So, let me put that glove down. Let's put this up there. Let's use that as a wedge. If I can pick up this gasket again. Anyway, so the ports, if I can get that centered, actually line up. So now it's just a case of re-drilling the holes and maybe adding a hole down there in the middle, as you can see. Taking off some lugs and re-adding some lugs. And let's see if this actually works. Maybe I should use a clamp or something. Anyway, that I think is the best. If worse comes to worse, we'll just trim the fucking gasket. That'll work.
And then we'll get that drilled out, and then we'll use it as a bolt hole.
Should I use one that's not elongating, like a new one to actually...
Yeah, if you got one. And then we'll do all of that, because then it will all be the same.
I think that is probably gonna... Yep, I'm happy with that.
Cool.
There we go. That's our one hole done. Wow. Ready, there's nothing behind it. Right, let's get the drill out. Cool, that's one done. Okay, that is, so if we count on our first problem, and looks like we just need to take away some Matola and figure out that. So before we do that, this is, oh fucking hell, is it gonna focus? This is how it looks with the bolt in. So I think we're definitely on the right track here, at least, which is nice. Right, let's get that bolt seated properly and we'll carry on with the rest. So here we are. Focus, damn it. It's sat. Maybe we could do with a little bit more, so we're just doing some finishing touches on it, but we are basically there and enough room to get a socket around it if I wanted to. So this is our finished design of one hole anyway. Now time to do the other 7, 6, I don't know. Anyway. So here we are, that's one bolted in, and as you can see, we're all lined up. So now it is a case of marking the holes. There's one, another one here. Nope. Oh, Jesus. I'm actually a really good drawer. There's that. This one here that's going to be a tricky one to do, I think. That's not one. That one here. And this one here. Right, so let's get them drilled. We made a little guide just to help us draw a hole centre, or drill a hole centre. All right, we'll do that now.
I'm going to prepare myself for us.
All right.
What I need to do is just bolt my actual voice.
So we had to redesign our pilots. I say pilots, our guides, because the other one was too thin and we elongated it. Anyway, that's the hole that we've done. Obviously this thing is in the way for a bolt, but that'll be chopped off anyway. So we're going to carry on with the other holes before we make any cuts, because we also need to add a hole in the center here underneath this. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh, beautiful. While Jake's looking through his metal to see if he can find some alley thick enough for this, we have successfully completed our holes. We got one here. Obviously that's going to be cut off because we don't need that coolant thing. One here, one here, one there. Elongate that one. Oh shit, elongate that one. We just need to make the back of these ones flat under here, so you can see they're not on a flat bit of metal, so we are just going to flatten that down, weld a bit of alley in here in this gap, obviously level with this, and then drill a hole for that one. So we're almost done, and then it's just a tidy up of cutting this off, cutting that off, welding them up, smoothing it all off and making it look pretty. So here we are. I mean, it's on there. Whether it's going to hold or not is a different ball game. But yeah, so now we can drill the last hole and hopefully get it on tomorrow at least. So there we go. Hole drilled, and now we have all 7, I think, mounting points ready. Now we just need to tidy up the actual manifold, cutting that bit off, cutting this coolant bullshit off. And flattening off these 2 holes at the back, and then well, that's it for today, and I'll test fit it tomorrow. So we have it marked out now to cut these off, whilst keeping keeping enough for the lug, take all that coolant crap off, and also cutting this off. We've marked it all up now, so now it's time for cutting and tidying it all up. Here we are. This is the finished product. We got that end off, all of that shit off, flattened off these holes back here, you can see them, done those. I'd say we're good for test fitting tomorrow, so I want to call it here for tonight, and yeah, hopefully there's no issues, but we'll see. It's now Sunday, and I'm back out in the garage after doing the manifold yesterday. I have already tried to fit it. It didn't quite fit. It was catching on this bracket here for the power steering pump. I've taken that off, and now it's time to actually see if it fits. Anyway, that is actually, I'd say, overall, a great success. I think people move these, but off the top of my head I can't remember. But you know, we all look pretty damn good. Overall, I'd say it's that's a win. Loads left to do, not enough time, not enough money, sadly. But we'll soldier on. We'll get this done. We'll get this in. I've ordered my engine mounts. I've ordered my gearbox mount for the 5-speed ZF. They're coming from Australia. I don't know how long they'll be, but when they do arrive, they'll be getting this in and seeing what we're going to do about the sump. There are sump kits available, but they're super expensive. I don't mind spending the money, but if we can get around it, then by all means, try not to be stupid or make silly mistakes, but it's going to happen. So that's that. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on Instagram if you need to.